Welcome once again back to the lab. It is your old Professor Pilk, and of course today we need to talk about the Kommo-o raid. Now, this is a raid I've been looking forward to. I really like this mon in general. You've seen me use him in multiple raids now. So, to have, like, a perfect IV one to start breeding is amazing. But, we need a mon to take this on with. So, today's mon is actually one we've used in the past. Now, I do have a Despathra build in the works, but it's not nearly as reliable as this one right here. That is Annihilate. Now, Annihilate with a Ghost Tera and a Shell Bell should absolutely eviscerate this. It's going to be really fun. Now, you could also do this with a Stellar Tera. My other one actually has a Stellar Tera and was exactly the same way. The only difference between my build and my old build and this one is that this one has HP up and physical attack, where my other one had speed. The temptation would be to go speed, but I'll be honest with you, it won't matter. It's not even going to be it's not going to be a factor here. Ability is also not a huge factor as far as I'm aware, but move-wise, over here, we're going to be using only the first two, Bulk Up and Rage Fist. That is it. That's all we use in our repertoire. You don't really need anything beyond that. You can actually forget all the other moves. So, let's go ahead, jump in, and let's check this out real quick. All right, so as we hop into battle here, let's see who we've got first of all, because things could change. Oh, we actually have Staraptor. Oh, fun. Now, I will tell you right out of the gate, you don't need an Intimidate Mon for this. Staraptor is essentially just going to kind of save us a little bit of a headache. But remember, he's got Close Combat, Dragon Claw, Iron Head, and Boom Burst as his potential moves, and both Close Combat and Boom Burst aren't going to work on me because of that Ghost typing. So, he really only has Dragon Claw and Iron Head, and all Staraptor is going to do is make those less effective. So let's do a Bulk Up. Bam. And that's going to increase our defense and our offense. And do remember, every time he hits us, that Rage Fist gets stronger and stronger. So, we just basically want to spam that. Okay, he's going to put up his barrier there. Kind of is to be expected. A lot of these have been doing it right out of the gate, and then we're just going to open up with a Rage Fist. That is it. Now, don't get distraught there because that's not intended to do damage already. What we need to do is we need to keep doing that. We need to keep getting hit. Every time we get hit, that move gets stronger, like I said. Plus, we're not terastallized. We're really working up towards that Tera. Okay? Now, the nice part is Staraptor is saving our posteriors here. If we did not have Staraptor in this, we would probably get one more Rage Fist in, and we would have to take a decisive L. That is what it is. Staraptor's being an absolute hero here and cutting his attack stat down by half, and that is awesome. Doesn't need to be a thing. You don't need to wait for it. Just understand that on this turn, more than likely, you're going to take an L, and then you're going to step away for a moment. But that's that. Come back in, Bulk Up, go at it again. That is all you're going to do. Now, in this particular situation, I'm not worried about taking an L. I'm going to terastallize, and I'm going to keep going. So if you are having problems with this, number one, make sure that your mon is hyper trained. That's a huge factor here. Number two, make sure you've done your EV training. That's an arguably even bigger factor, but you need to do both in order to make this happen. Look at that damage. Now it does help that he's lowering his defensive stat. So, and he will do that from time to time. So keep that in mind. Now, next hit will not be on the same level. It'll hurt, but it won't be on the same level. All right. Hit him with that Rage Fist. Yeah, see, like I said, it hurts, but it was not on the same level. All right. Now, he should remove our stats here in just a moment, so we're going to do another Bulk Up here in a minute, but we want to get another Rage Fist in. Such a great hit. Such a great hit. Now, at 60% timer, he's going to reset our stats, which I think is going to happen right now. Looks like it's happening. Yeah, it's happening right now. So this is where we want to do another bulk up because we really, more than anything else, we need the defensive stat, but the offensive stat would help too. So it's going to do one bulk up. You know, the nice part is with Star Raptor, we could probably do two and get a ton more damage out of this guy. Let's do that. Let's do a second bulk up. Normally, you'd only need to do one, but I'm kind of a glutton for punishment here, so let's go. Star Raptors made me very cocky. It is what it is, though. We're not in any danger at this point. All right. Now we'll go back into Rage Fist, and we should be able to break his barrier on this first Rage Fist. Oh, man. Oh, I was not expecting that. I knew it was going to hurt. I did not know it was going to be like that. I did not know that's where we were going with this. Man, that was brutal. That was a big hit. Now, don't get too overzealous and do double bulk ups at the beginning of this. Get that terastallization out. All you need is one bulk up for defense and offense, and then get that terastallization up. You can go overboard with the bulk ups. That is 100% possible and a thing. But for right now, just kind of stick with the plan. Did we lose our buffs again? Oh, it's because he lost his debuffs. That's all. That is all. Here we go. This should be the last one. Really easy. Gets the job done. Probably one of the easiest runs out here. And this is complete. Like, you could do this all day and all night. This is one of those situations where you could just spam this sucker. Now, we do have a couple other builds that we're going to go ahead and mess with this weekend. Let's go ahead. We've been catching all these guys in heal ball, so we're going to catch this guy in a heal ball. Here we go. And remember, you can actually change the date on your Switch, and you can just raid this thing indefinitely. So, like, after I'm done with here, obviously, take my Switch offline, go to the options, set the date forward. The best way to do this is to set the date forward to midnight 01 the next day, and then you'll get your raids refreshed, and you don't have to, like, restart the game or anything. But you can do that over and over and over again and farm this. Look at that. We got an ability patch. We got a bunch of XP candies. We got 2 ability patches, a bunch of XP candies, and a bunch of fighting shards, and 2 nuggets. So, and a protein. 5 proteins. Super worth. We're going to farm the heck out of this, but we have 5 more builds coming up for you guys. Probably on Sunday, I'm going to guess. We'll try to get those out. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. See you again really soon.